He's been living in LA for the past few years, but now singer-songwriter Andrew Allen is happy to be back in Canada. I'm going to meet up with him to chat about his newest song, What You Wanted, and I might even try to learn a few chords on the guitar. Let's see what happens. You celebrated your birthday earlier this month.
I did.
Happy birthday.
Thanks very much.
Just point blank, are you happy where you're at in your career at this point in your life?
Yeah, I totally am. It's actually, I'm more happy now than in some ways than I've ever been as far as where I'm at in my career, because I feel like I have the control that I want. I've had some great life experience through the music industry that's brought me to where I am now, and I feel good about it.
I feel like your song Loving You Tonight really encapsulates kind of your vibe, right? A little bit of a Jack Johnson, Jason Mraz kind of situation. Would you say that's pretty accurate?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. That was actually my first co-write that I ever did. Up to then, every song I had written was entirely by myself, but that one I worked with a friend, and I agree with you. I think it really captured the vibe of who I am and sort of how I live, and yeah, I think it really put it all into one song.
And now you've actually written with and for a lot of people, Carly Rae Jepsen and Meghan Trainor, right? Or kind of a couple that you've worked with?
Yeah. I worked with Carly Rae Jepsen way back in the day, and Meghan Trainor when I was living in Los Angeles. She was working hard as a writer and a producer and just trying to get her name out there. And so we wrote a few songs together, which is crazy now to think about where she's at. Rachel Platten is another one that I had the opportunity to write with, and she's just such a quality human being that it's really cool to see where she's gone as well.
Okay, we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
We're going to get to know you better based on a couple of tweets that you've recently posted.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so just start thinking about what you could have said that's going to come back and bite you. No, I didn't pick anything bad. Okay, so one of your tweets was, sometimes being a songwriter can be overwhelming and frustrating, pouring your heart out on paper and hoping that your song might see the light of day, yet so many don't. What provoked you to put that out there?
Well, there was a video that went with it on Instagram, and it was a video of a Latin boy band that had recently cut a song of mine that I had written called Tell Me, and they translated it to Dime, and they were singing it in an arena with like 60,000 people that were all singing the words back to them. And those people, they have no idea that I was behind writing that song. And so I think I wrote that part first, and then the next part of it was to say, but when songs like this come out, all of a sudden you realize it was worth it.
What's kind of in the works for you right now? Like, what are you up to?
Well, like you said, What You Wanted is out right now, which is exciting. I mean, we've had that song in the back pocket for like 5 years. It was held by all sorts of different artists, and finally it's back with me. So this is like a big weight off my shoulders that the song's finally coming out. After this, as I mentioned, there's like 300 songs on the computer, so I'm going through all of them, trying to decide which one I want to release next, and just trying to get more stuff out there. Yeah, it's I was living in LA for the last 3 years, and so to come back and be living in BC again and touring Canada, it's definitely way more awesome for me. I'm really excited to be here, and it's yeah, so I think that's what the future holds, is just putting out more songs and hopefully continuing to build that my name at radio and on the live touring market and all that stuff.
So this one?
Nope.
No, this one. Okay.
Yep. Yep. You got it.
Wow.
Yeah, do it again. We can just sing it.
I made music there. Okay, wait, this one.
Nope.
This one.
Yeah.
Wow.
See?
That's cool.
Nailed it.
Okay. That's
Okay,
great.
are you going to play it again?
No, I'm going to let the professional take over.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. That really was my first time playing guitar, and I can honestly say Andrew makes it look so much easier than it actually is. If you want to follow his journey, make sure to check out his website. And for City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Nicole Hodges.